Hello everyone. So this video we are going to discuss about how to manage the duplicate records in Salesforce. Salesforce has introduced data.com duplicate management to control whether any user will allow to create duplicate record or update duplicate record in Salesforce. So what we are going to do, we are going to implement the duplicate management system in Salesforce so that any user, when trying to create any record, Salesforce will handle the duplicate management to find the duplicate records in the Salesforce database for different objects and will show to the user whether any duplicate record is present or not. So how to implement that duplicate management system? First we need to go to this data.com administration in administration setup and click on duplicate management and click on matching rule. So they have introduced this matching rule and duplicate rules to handle this duplicate management in Salesforce. So first you need to create the matching rule. Although they have provided number of standard rules where you can check how to map the different custom fields to check the duplicate record according to the value entered. Now to work on the duplicate management in Salesforce, I have created one object that is account address, where this object where I'll create the address for a particular account and I will check if any duplicate record is present for the address of this account or not. So what I'll have to do, I'll have to move into this matching rule to select after selecting this object name and provide a particular name for this rule. Here I have provided one name and now I need to work on this matching criteria. Here you can see what are the fields are available, like account, address and all the existing custom fields. The custom fields like which I have created for these objects. So I am going to select first account and automatically according to the field type the matching method will be appeared. So here two type of matching methods are there, but this is different for different type of field type. Like for text type all the matching methods are available, so you can take a look on the matching methods according to this. So this is fuzzy first name, fuzzy last name, company name, so all having particular significance accordingly. So there are different type of algorithms also, and what is the threshold for this? For example, first name contains four type of algorithms. So the algorithms are available here. So these are the algorithms. According to these algorithms the matching will be working on. So if you take a look on the exact algorithm which is being used for first name as well, so here the exact algorithm is like exact determines whether two string are the same. So if you want to check for the first name method type using which this duplicate management system is handled, you might use this first name concept to work on the exact match, like each and every account name is same or not. Also there is an initial option, like for any company name or anything, first name, for example Mr. James Wagner, who is working on a particular company, you want to check if any account he is working on having particular name is same as the current name entered by any sales rep or any user or not. So you can use exact match which will match this particular string where the threshold is 100%. And also you can check the initials, the middle name used matching rule is compared by fuzzy first name matching method. So also there is also Jaro Winkler. So Jaro-Winkler algorithm explain the distance. For example, Johnny with matches 97%, like JOHNNY and JOHNY, which is having complete match. So you can use this first name algorithm. Also there is last name, which contains exact maximum of 90% threshold, keyboard distance metaphone 3. So this keyboard distance method works on a particular algorithm, like uh, if you insert any particular character or replace anything, there is similarity between two string based on a number deletion. You can work using this keyboard distance like that. So there is an example, director of engineering and engineering director, which having math score about 65%. So they are quite similar. Metaphone 3, which sounds like similar, mm, so it would be like Joseph and Joseph, which will having 100% of matching score. So these are the algorithms which is being used for the duplicate management system. This PDF is available in the attachment as a link of this video, so you can download it. Also there is one company name, phone, different details with, like for if you are working on a, if you are using company name matching method, it will just use syllable alignment algorithm, which will remove Inc. or Corp, international business, machine, as will be sound like will be stand for IBM, so it will have a quite similar match. So this kind of algorithm we can use. Also there is street, which is there is phone number matching method. I'll show you in this video so you can have a clear understanding on this. So let's start with this algorithm or matching method use in this in a particular example which I will show you. Now working on this object where different fields are there. So when I'm going to create any record, I need to understand how this address matching will be working on. For example, I need to understand for a particular account the address is the same address is present or not. So when any user is trying to enter any value for a particular account of the address, then we need to understand the address is duplicate or not. So this is how we can control the duplicate management system. So I am going to create one rule where account having exact match. Now going with this address line 1, so we need to understand how this will be working. So my understanding is like, my business requirement is like, I will have a particular account. I need to check the city is same or not, and also the email of this account, which would be the unique identifier for a particular contact or something, will have the same or not. So I will have a understanding like the city would be like city match, and then the email will have the exact match. So it will only providing the exact match. Now going with the remaining one, it would be like line 2. So for line 2 I want to check, for example, I have one company situated in sector 5. Now if I use this fuzzy city method algorithm, which is using this edit distance algorithm, having around say 85% of threshold value to match, if any sales rep user using typing like sector 5, and uh, any sales rep who is typing as sector 5 will have more than 85% match, and it will detect as duplicate. But if anyone using this sector 5, it will have very poor match and will not be detected as proper proper, it will not cross the proper threshold. That's why it will not detect as duplicate. So I'll show you that one. So I am going to configure the duplicate management system here. So now going with line 1, I would like to choose company name, as line 1 requires more accuracy like New York, as like NY, where this algorithm company name, which is using acronym like this. So I'm going to use address line as company name. Now adding more logic, um, adding more rows here, which will explain. So this is just for example that how this different match method works. So for phone number, I would like to provide the phone number as it will provide only exact match or phone. And now going with state, I would like to use this um, company name as well. For example, it would be like West Bengal, and it would be like WB, so it will have a quite similar match. And for Jeep, it will have the exact match. And another going with this, yeah, that's all for this fields. So now I need to use this filter logic, provide which will provide more accurate logic here. So my understanding would be like 1, and then and 2, then and 3. So it would be like I would like to check account should be same, and city should be with city fuzzy map, which would be like sector 5 with some spelling mistakes or anything. If that happens, it will find the duplicate. And for email, it would be like exact. So these three should be same. Now going with another, like and 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. So anyone among this line, if works correctly, so it would find as duplicate. So this is just for example to explain you how this match methods works, so that for all you will have a clear understanding. Now I need to save this. If I save this, I'll get this matching criteria. Now I have to activate this rule. Once activated, I will be I'll send a mail saying this. There will be email will be sent to my account. Now I need to create the duplicate rule for that object. Here account address, which will say duplicate checker. For account address, now I need to provide the different actions here and the alert message here, and select the duplicate checker rule with proper matching criteria here. And here mapping has been selected. And if you want to provide any criteria that if email is not is equal to null, then click on save, so that one rule will be created, duplicate checking rule, which will allow you to find the duplicate from data.com, from Salesforce server, and you need to activate it now. So once activated, you navigate to this tab and try to create address for one account, for example Apple on Inc. and address line. So my business requirement is like account, city, and email, which should be unique. Obviously it should be same for two accounts, so that it will first satisfy the criteria. So I need to provide the city as Kolkata, and the email should be admin@apple.com. So these three I provide first. Now going with understand how this behavior which has been created here is like first account line 2, and it has been like exact match. So if I create any record with all the details here and the address line to diesel details as EP block, so if I try to save, so first record is created with address line 2 as EP block. Now if I try to use the same block which having exact match, it will provide that duplicate record exists. So if I change it to a particular value EP block 1 and try to save it, it will be saved. At it requires 100% of accuracy match. So if any value goes wrong, it will not allow you to it will allow you to save, but if it finds the exact match, it will not allow you to save. So this is how exact match works. Now going with second, address line 1 which having fuzzy company name. So how this company name work, it provides acronym or syllable alignment algorithm and also exact algorithm. So it would be like international business IBM, it will be called as IBM, which will find the exact match. Now if we go to this record and to the first record and provide any value to address line 1 and provide the address line 1 as global media center and try to save it, and go to the address line 2 providing value as global media corp and try to save it, it will say that the address line 1 which having company name like corp or inc dot will be same as duplicate value in address line 1 in another record. So this is how this company name matching method works. So I need to provide some different value, global media. So you can define different value. So it is completely different match and does not meet this percentage 70%. So it will saved. So this is how we can use this company name method which is using this acronym exact or syllable alignment algorithm for matching. Now going with another address which have phone having around phone method fuzzy phone match. So if we go to the address line and provide a particular phone number like 91234567 and try to eight nine and try to save it, in the first record it will be saved, but for second record phone number if we provide 914912345678 and try to save it, it will say that same duplicate record exists with all these three value, account, city and email same, but another field is same, so it will find the duplicate record like the phone number, this one which is same. So if we try to provide 2 here and try to save it, it will all again find that same phone number. So it would be it would have to be something like one digit. That means in the 10th section, if we use 79, it will be saved. So phone number with single digit from 0 to 9 will be counted as fuzzy phone match method, which is using this algorithm, exact algorithm. So one digit you can change here, but you need to be very careful with the exact number. So here going with another matching method having fuzzy company name, which I have explained previously, so you can easily understand how this company name works. So if you, for example, here if I provide New York and save it in the first record and go to the second record and provide state as NY and try to save it, it will find that state is same. So the same will be work for different address at also. So if I save this one and try to provide as WB here, so it will find easily that state is this. So it will be considered as duplicate value. So I need to provide here as, for example, Bengal. If I try to provide it and try to save it, it will be saved. So the percentage of matching is 70%. So it does not match the 70% here, does not match 70% here, so it will be saved. Now going with zip code, if we try to use, for example, 900,017 900,001 and try to save it, it will be saved in the first record. Now going with zip code here 900,002 and try to save it, it will be saved because zip code having exact match. So if I try to use save here, it will be considered as it is duplicate. So this is how, if you want, you can save it and it will be saved. So this is the warning. Now if you want that the algorithm should be like, it will not allow you to save, to make a very clear on the record, you just allow, click the action on create and action on block as action on edit as block, so it will not allow you to update. So if you try to save here, so as you can see, it will provide the error for the zip code here. So this is how and also it will not allow you to save. Every time you will be getting this error message. If you want to block, if you want to allow, you just have to go to this section and provide proper action here, alert message with proper text here, so that you just have to, you can customize your text as well. So this is one part. Now you want to add more mapping, more duplication for different object as well which having particular relationship here. For example, I have created one field for account here. For example, for this object we have this NAICS code. Now I want to check if according to this NAIS code the action will be performed. So rule name would be like NAICS code check-in, and I provide the NAICS this code as exact match. So what I am going to do, I'm going to create that record here, trying to save it. So it has been saved. So account address, and now I am going to activate this record this rule, and I will associate it with the duplicate rule. So how we can associate it? We just have to go to this rule and add rule, select the object for account. There is account address which I have created. The NICS should be exact, and it will come the option to save it, and also it will come the field mapping not selected. So I need to select this field mapping with this Unicode, so that this Unicode option we can have here, like mapping selected, so it will match with the Unicode if the Unicode for that record is same, so that we can be sure that this is the duplicate record for a particular account. So we just go to this account and try to update a particular record Unicode with this value. So just click on edit and try to save it, so that you will get this notification saying that this NAICS code for this account is same. So you can have a clear understanding on the record visibility what is the correct error. So these are the business requirement you can use while implementing this duplicate management for your system. So enjoy this video, try to implement the duplicate management with different business requirement. Now if you like this video, please click on the like button and keep subscribing this channel to help us encouraging. Thank you.